What's up, everybody? Oh man, people are gonna be mad that I'm late tonight. 18 minutes late. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. Whew, latest I've been in a little while here. Part of the reason was Alliance War. I was only gonna be like 3 minutes late, and then I was cleared for some Alliance War fights. And once I finish my Alliance War fights, I can, change my masteries again. So, hang on. Want to share a screenshot, a tweet. I'm gonna have to tweet from my phone today. Because I gotta share a screenshot from my line chat. So I'm like preparing that right now. William Papp sending over 5, dude. Sending over 5 just right off the bat. Holy cow. Thank you, dude. You got something coming to you. Slap. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. What's up, Demiak? Hey, Brian. Today I got to work only for them to tell me we are out of gas, but I still have to work. For some reason, 9.5 hours, 5 customers, no customers for the last 3 hours of the shift. Oof. Wow, Demiak. Dang, dude. That sounds like the most boring day ever. That sounds like an extremely boring day. William, by the way, I don't see any message, so I'm assuming that was just for the slap. If there was supposed to be a message that went along with that, let me know. It's possible it just didn't get sent. YouTube's like that sometimes. But yeah. Nick also sending over a buck. Thank you, Nick, saying, sup, BG? Have a banana. Thanks, dude. How'd you know I could use the potassium? Thanks, man. Oh. Dang, I left my water in the other room. Alright, well, screw it. Probably don't need it tonight anyway. Alright, I want to get the tweet out. But I gotta do this from my phone. You guys will see why once I send the screenshot through. Hang on. Dear at Marvel Champions. God, Twitter's actually so much more responsive from my phone. I think my computer is just dying. It's slowly dying, and Twitter's like actually laggy on my computer. Anyway. Dearest at Marvel Champions. This is... let's say this. Mistakes were made today in Alliance War. This is my... battle group officer asking me a question. Yes. I don't know. Live. Okay, so weird sending it from the phone. Okay, hold on. Mistakes were made today in Alliance War. This is my battle group officer asking me a question. Okay. The tweet should now come through. So it's the easiest way for me to share the screenshot. That's why I'm doing it like this. Do I have to refresh? There we go. Okay, so this is the tweet. Mistakes were made today in Alliance War. This is my battle group officer asking me a question. Any reason you went 5-star Doom over 6-star Doom? Dude, I was so confused. I was like, what? No way. Did I? Just a damn fool. And meanwhile, he's just sitting here laughing at me. Whoops! Tries everything possible to get 6-star Doom. Still ends up using 5-star Doom. That is my life right there, man. Alright, anyway. Hang on. Just for the slap. Jesus, dude, I can't talk. Just for the slap. First time slappy. All right, William. Well, thank you again, dude. Nick, thank you again as well. Frisky Dart also sent over too, saying, how hyped are you about a playable Maestro? You're of course talking about the leaks, the potential playable Maestro. Usually those leaks are pretty accurate, so I would say it's likely we're getting the champ. I'm not lying when I tell you guys this. The CCP and stuff like that, we don't even have info. So like if we had the info, I wouldn't be able to tell you anyway, but like we legit, it's too early in the month for us to get that kind of info about next month's champs. So we're kind of in the dark with the rest of you guys of like, is the leak true? But it's probably true. It is probably true, right? Those leaks, especially when they have like art to back it up and stuff like that, they're usually true. Here's the first thought when I heard that there could be a potential playable Maestro. I feel like he might have Doom and Silver Surfer levels prestige. Now, we don't know at all any of that stuff yet, but I feel like it could be possible, right? This is a huge character in the story, just a huge character in general, right? So we have Immortal Eye-Bomb coming up in the arena very soon, and Immortal Eye-Bomb, he is currently the highest prestige science champion in the game. Now, I was contemplating doing a double grind for this guy, you know, gonna think on it more after seeing the cutoffs and things like that. But I was contemplating, because I love the champion too, and he's got the prestige and all that. I wouldn't be able to get him anywhere near high sig level, so wouldn't quite matter as much, because low sig level prestige for this guy is not good. But like for an eventual just like dumping sig stones into, I was thinking about doing a double grind. But would it be better just to go all in on someone like the upcoming Maestro? Maybe. So that's kind of where my mind is at about Maestro right now. Not even thinking about it on like a hype level, just more thinking about it on like a how can I use this to my advantage level, you know? But yeah, we'll have to see. Red Dog 705 question: when you were playing Diablo 2, did you ever get as bad as Charlie when he and D started playing that RPG? Worse, dude. Worse, Red Dog. That episode's great, by the way. But I was way worse. Dude, it was bad. It was really, really bad. To this day. Like people think I play this game a lot, and people think you know, actually, I mean, I don't really hear people say it too much, but you know, of course there's addiction in anything, and you could become addicted to video games, right? And like, you know, someone might assume that I'm addicted to this game. No, man, this game is fun, but like Diablo 2, dude, I would stay up all night playing, and then I would go to school the next day, and I had a notebook. All I had in my backpack was a one subject notebook for every single one of my classes. I never brought my book to class. I never brought my books home. I was a horrible student. Don't take after me, kids. So I just had this one subject notebook in my book bag at all times. And all I would do is sit there and I would draw the I would draw like the character inventory screen, and then I would like draw in the items and like their names and their properties and all that stuff, like just theory crafting in school, man. Just that's the only time I was awake, and you know, anytime I wasn't doing that, I was just sleeping. So it was bad, dude. That was the only game that I was ever like, dude, this is a problem. I can't stop playing. It's all I'm thinking about, and I loved it. I honestly loved it, man. Some of the best times of my life right there. But anyway, Red Dog, thank you, dude. Hey, BG, at least you didn't bring 4-star Doom J. Maybe next time, man. I don't even know how I did it this time. I didn't die, though. I made sure not to die. Funny enough, I didn't realize until after I did, I had like a super scroll fight, a rank 3. rank 3 super scrolls are very rare, and it was on a node that I was like, I don't even know how all this is going to work. He's got aggression fury, he's got the power back every time I use a special thing. How is this going to work with Doom? I don't know, but he's Doom, so it'll probably be fine, because I've got this big old rank 3 Doom, and, you know, I'll just pop on some small boost. It's just super scroll, who cares? And he got to a special 3 against me, and I almost died. And then after the fact, that's when I got those messages like, hey, any reason you brought a 5-star? Because I was like saying something in the chat about it. I was like, this might not have been the best matchup, you know, trying to give some advice if anyone else has to take the matchup, things to watch out for. And then, yeah, very stupid. It cost me a lot of potions because that adrenaline healing would have helped out a lot. Because after he popped his special 3, I popped my special 3, and that would have been a ton of healing back. So, kind of pissed about that, but can only blame myself. Darkstank Dungeon, though, standing over Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, "Be Jesus, I'm so disappointed in your tardiness lately. You need to slap yourself on the boo D, really, with a really big D to get yourself in line." Oh. You just reminded me, I need to change my masteries. So I was going to explain, that was the only reason I was late tonight, is because I was about to go live, and then I was cleared in war, and I was waiting to do my war fights before putting suicide masteries back on. And then here I am playing without the suicide masteries. So, sorry I'm late, but thank you very much for reminding me that I need to go change my masteries. Eric Nelson sent it a buck as well, saying, "BG, I will hit 4 mil next round of 6 stars. I can now get any 4-star I want. It's pretty cool. Wish there were more units up front, but I like it quite a lot." Yeah, dude, the 4-star collecting from this new arena system is great. I'm looking forward to getting a little 4-star Shang-Chi after I get after I maybe get Falcon in this round. This round's been a little bit rough. You can see I'm only at 53 mil right now. I should probably be around like 65. So I'm way behind. He's going to need to go lower than 70 mil if I want a shot at getting this guy. But Eric, yeah, thank you for the buck, dude. David V.S. sending over a buck as well, saying, "Late yet again, you bald, bionic, beautiful ball of a man. Also check Twitter." All right. Let's see what we got from you. David. Let's see. Here we go. Why do I smell cheese? All puns aside, I think this is the most consistent and fastest way to grind for ISO. Since the level 3 chest before that Venom Towel gives you a tier 3 basic brick. Only do this if you have no crystals whatsoever. It's kind of a last resort thing. Yeah, see, the problem with this is, on the surface, it seems like a good way to get ISO because you're getting some instant feedback, because every time you defeat this guy, you get the ISO brick. But this is not good, dude. The arena is much, much, much better for getting ISO. You're not getting an ISO brick like after every round, but it's not costing you any energy. It's giving you, units and everything else along the way, and it's giving you the shards to open up crystals to get the class ISO, which is much more potent than the generic ISO bricks. So, highly recommend getting out of that quest, and spending that time in the arena instead. That said, I mean, it's up to you. If you really just can't stand the arena and for some reason you like fighting that guy over and over again, knock yourself out. But just from a purely numbers standpoint, you're better off in the arena. Yeah, man, thank you for the buck. Dark L Dragon sending over one of them Canadian bucks. Thank you for the loony, dude. Appreciate it, man. Oh, by the way, about the arenas, my 6 stars, I'm only going to be able to get them in one more time. I'm not even going to be able to get them in the morning. So, yeah, I'm really kind of screwed here in terms of getting points. I might cap out at around 60, 65-ish at best. We'll see what happens, though. All right, anyway, Dark L Dragon. Hello, BG. How are you doing this fine evening? I'm doing great, man. Hopefully you are too. Just wanted to say, this new arena is kicking my ass. Just hit all milestones. Dang, well, congrats on getting all the milestones, dude. That's quite the achievement in the new system. I mean, depending on how your rosters look at least. But yeah, man. Thank you very much. Oh, the buck. Oh, man. Got something in my throat there. But yeah, thank you, dude. Is that MSD? Senator Buck, what's up, MSD? Saying, Brian, if it ever seems like you're a pawn in a larger game, take advantage of the opportunity to resolve the issue or end the conflict. It hurts. It'll kill you without them knowing. But you must. What are you saying, MSD? Hello? MSD, are you okay? I'm just gonna assume MSD is totally fine. Nothing wrong. Nothing to see here. But somebody check on MSD if you guys are in the area. I'm just saying, yeah. maybe if someone's close. But what up, MSD? No, this actually happened? Wait, what? Hold on, let me read this again. Brian, if it ever seems like you're a pawn in a larger game, take advantage of the opportunity to resolve the issue or end the conflict. It hurts. It'll kill you without them knowing, but you must. Hold on. Actually happened like 1 hour ago. I don't know what actually happened. Maybe you don't want to say what happened, and that's fair. But if you were feeling like you were taken advantage of, I mean, unfortunately, the older you get, the more you realize that lots of people will try to take advantage of you. And yeah, whenever you can get out, it's good to get out. So that sucks. But yeah, man. That is life sometimes. Easy with the salt shaker sending over Buck saying, last please. Okay. Easy. Brian, I'm so fat that last week I leaned back in my computer chair and it just gave up and the back broke off. I'm sorry for laughing. Bought the one on eBay and wound up getting scammed. Ah, man. Bought another one on Costco.com and it was supposed to be here today. But here I am sitting here in my lawn chair for like the 10th day straight. So I've got that going for me, which isn't nice. Dang, dude. I'm sorry to laugh because that does sound sucky, but at the same time, it's pretty funny. That is a bummer though, dude. I'm just imagining someone sitting there in their lawn chair just playing MCOC. And that's also kind of funny to me. But damn, dude. I hope you get your chair fixed soon, dude. Because that does suck. Legit. Sorry for laughing. Can't help it. Payne sent it over $1.50 with the deflated banana. Saying, hello, BG. How many Lions tickets do you buy a week? And when do you think the cost becomes too high? Well, I need 150 tickets to play 5 days of map 7, but there's been a few instances where we've had free AQ weeks or Kabama's given out free tickets for compensation and things like that. So I usually buy 140. I already bought my tickets for the week, so the prices are going to look inflated here. But normally what I do is I'll pick up 99 tickets in gold and then 41 tickets in loyalty. And yeah, it's my system for right now. If I get more gold, I will slide that towards spending more gold and saving a little bit more loyalty. But right now, this is already pretty sustainable for me. So, I mean, it is kind of funny, even though it's at my expense. Yeah, sorry, man. I wouldn't want it to happen to anybody, but since it already happened, and you're not physically hurt, it's kind of funny. What's up, last Sarnian? Hey, BG, ever wish people's voices actually sounded the way they do when their spouse or partner imitates them during an argument? Yes. Oh, man. I do some voices. Laura will tell you. Hey, Dragon sent it over to with the tweet and the sad face. Oh, no, Dragon. Hold on. What is the sad face? Let me see. Okay. I'm feeling pretty disheartened. 36 crashes so far. Yeah, that sounds about right. 2 streak losses. Dang, almost 35 mil behind where I should/could be. I think the score is okay, but the experience of Arena with these crashes, horrible. Any motivational words for me? I need them tonight. Hold on a moment. Because Dragon. Did I not realize this the whole time? That are you grinding for 6-star Shang-Chi? And did I not realize it? Because I remember you saying, like, your score is higher than mine and stuff like that. And for some reason, I just didn't put 2 and 2 together. I just thought, well, you know, my score is not great. And maybe you're going for, like, the 5-star version or something like that. Oh, you are grinding for the 5-star. Okay. Well, your score is really high. So, I don't know if you need motivational words. Your score is looking good. I would still feel good if I were you, at least. I mean, you got a higher score than me, and I'm over here trying to get a 6-star champion. Sure, it's a different arena, so different competition. But I feel like you're in a pretty good spot. The crashes suck. They are terrible, and losing your streak due to crash. I mean, losing your streak never feels good, period. But especially when it's something that wasn't even your fault. God, that feels terrible. So you've done really well in recovering from those crashes and from the lost streaks and stuff like that. But your score, I feel like you're in a great spot. It'll still be really interesting to see what the champ goes for, but like I'm thinking you're golden at the moment. Oh, also just seeing how many points you could put up. Okay. Yeah, fair enough there. It's good data to have for the future. Absolutely. So. But yeah, I think you're doing great. Like, honestly, if you told me that you had that score without the game crashes, like, I would have never assumed that anything took away from your score, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Just because you're doing that well. So, but yeah, good luck. Hopefully it ends well. And all that. By the way, MSD, I wish I could tell you stories. That may be related to what you're talking about. Just to add a little context to what I said previously, I'm fine. No one got hurt. Nothing is happening anymore. I took care of it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I wish I could tell you stories. But those stories, those are the types of stories I wouldn't... I'm pretty open about telling you guys pretty much anything about me. Because what do I have to hide, you know? But there's certain things you just don't want. Like drama creating things. And yeah, I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you. But yeah, man, that's the way life is sometimes. Davin G sent over 2 saying 3 days of grinding found a 4-star Shang-Chi. Pain. Wait. You saying you're grinding? Oh, I see. To get him out of the arena, yeah. The 9 million points. Well, nice though, dude. Congrats on making it there. As I was just saying to someone else who just did the same thing. I'm looking forward to collecting Shang-Chi next round from the arena. There's a lot of garbage with this new arena system, but like that's one of the things that I think is really cool about it, is that you can get the 4-star, and it's a fairly high milestone, but compared to what the 4 stars were going for, the new 4 stars in the previous arena system, like this is actually so much better. So yeah. Davin, thank you very much for the 2, dude. Congrats on a 4-star Shang-Chi. Ice those thumbs. Get ready for round 2. Static sending over 5 saying, yo, BG, how's it going? Still grinding. Tonight's going to be a long one. Static, good luck, dude. Good luck. I don't even want to ask where you're at. I want to know the score when it's all said and done. But like, I don't even want to know. The people who are really like knee deep in it, really going for it, I don't even want to know. I just want to know the end result. Nobody hype each other up or anything. We'll just see what everyone was thinking, you know. Miguel sending over a buck. Saying, hey Pops, I have exactly 50% of your points in the same arena. Aiming for the 5-star dupe since I don't have a skill awakening gem. Hope to get him at 30 mil. If not, I'm calling the police. 30, dude, I cannot imagine 30 mil missing Falcon. I would be stunned, flabbergasted, absolutely. I'm honestly thinking my 25 mil prediction is high. That said, man, because we don't know, keep it up, man. Keep it going. Do anything you can for this first round until we get some data. So, yeah, man. Good luck to you. Easy with the hot dog this time. Sending over to saying you got a hot date in the AM. Why won't you be able to do your 6 stars before 10? Oh, no. I just, I ran my 6 stars too late. So they're not going to be refreshed tonight until midnight. They're going to be back around midnight. And with an 11-hour cooldown, they're not going to be ready until an hour after the arena is done with. So I'm gonna try to get my 5 stars in. Like my 5 stars, they're kind of split. I had to run half my 5 stars, and then had to take care of some stuff, and then run the other half of the 5 stars. And then so yeah, I'll get those in like right now, and then part of it after the stream, along with the 6 stars, and then I'll go to bed, wake up in the morning, run the 5 stars before the arena ends, but I won't be able to get the 6 stars in. So a little bit of a bummer there, but you know, that's what happens in the arenas, man. Life takes priority. So love the new arena. It's nice that there's a way to get an account changing champ. Yeah, absolutely. Michael, I 100% agree. Like I really do love the new arenas outside of the fact that so many people are getting screwed by them. You know, like I'm still pumped for their existence. It's just they need to be tweaked so that people aren't getting screwed, which is really hard. I see so many people. I'm stunned by the amount of people that think it's so easy to like keep the good things about this arena and take away like the bad parts to it. It's actually a very hard problem to solve as far as I'm concerned. I mean, how many things, how many different ideas and everything like that did we come up with in here, and it almost always ended with someone getting screwed, you know? So I think it's actually a harder problem than it seems to fix. I do think it's fixable, and I do think Kabam should fix it like immediately, dude, like as soon as humanly possible. Even if it's not the final tweakings, they need to do something like quick, because there's a lot of people that just depend on the arenas, and unfortunately, yeah, they're totally screwed right now, at least. But anyway, we've kind of talked it to death, so to be totally honest, like I kind of am tired of talking about the arena stuff. If it comes up, we'll keep talking about it, but still, it's been so much talking about it. BG, any motivational words for us free-to-play players that are struggling in arena? I mean, the only thing I could say is that now might be a good time to not spend as much time in the arena. If you have been holding off on getting some content done, you know, maybe try to get that content done now and wait for the arena fix before you know, really putting forth a big effort, or maybe don't skip out on the arena entirely, but maybe just, you know, run like your top champs and then call it a day after that. And unfortunately, it's going to come with a loss right now in terms of what you guys were able to get previously. But, you know, Kabam has to fix it. There's not much else that can really be done. BG, you going for Falcon? Kind of, yeah. I'm just a bit behind. Also, how do you feel about the new arenas? I'm reading this comment late, so I think I kind of already answered it. But I'll answer again anyway. From my point of view, from my perspective, and I feel like most people that have a deep 6-star roster, the arenas are fine, and they're great because, yeah, you can actually chase down champions now, whereas we couldn't before. But, of course, everyone else got screwed over in the process. First, I thought it sucks, but now less and less. I'm sad how they changed the units, though. Yeah. Yep. Tweet, please. I sent in yesterday's stream. You were busy. Okay. I hope you sent it again. Because if not, it would be hard to dig it up from yesterday. Adnan is your name. Yeah, tag me again. Just like comment on your own tweet and just tag me again. You don't need to say anything else. Just tag me in a comment to your own tweet, and I'll keep an eye out for it. Foothold. What's up, Hobbit? BG, hey my man, I can't believe I didn't notice the new Thronebreaker Arena Crystals. Should be an easy dupe on 5-star Punisher. Hobbit, I opened up like 3 or 4 of those crystals and I duped mine. I was probably still way ahead of the what was expected, like the average. But it's kind of funny how that worked out. Dragon sending over another bug. Thank you, Dragon. Oh, I have to update the D thing. There we go. BG, non-arena related question. What's one champ that is sitting on your roster that you want to take some time to play around with? I promise okay if you don't say Jubilee. Dragon, I was thinking Jubilee. There's a bunch. Jubilee, Invisible Woman, Mr. F, being Mr. Fantastic, of course. I probably didn't need to clarify, but anyway. Some of the newer champions that I like, the what's it called? Silver Centurion, since I never really got a chance to check that guy out. I kind of want to spend some more time with Shang-Chi, just because everyone else is saying like such great things about him, but and I see what they're talking about, so I feel like maybe I don't need to spend more time with them to understand it, but I kind of want to, just to see if I would be swayed by his playstyle. Because the only reason I'm not as hyped about the champ as other people is I think he's strong, but just doesn't fit my own personal playstyle. What other champs? Oh, Professor X. Of course, I've seen tons of Professor X videos at this point, but never really got a chance to play around with him. It's probably it off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's plenty others. There's always so many champs in this game that I just haven't spent the time with, you know. Adnan, what is going on? I'm clicking on your tweet and it says the page doesn't exist. Did you delete your tweets or something, or is it, I don't know what was going on, but I think I found the original tweet at least. Who should I rank up? I am 500 shards away from my third 5-star crystal, so should I wait and see who I get or rank someone up? Yeah, if you're 500 shards away, you might as well. But, let's see, you're level 42 right now. Magneto and Doom, of course, are great champs. I would not rank up Aegon. Don't fall into the Aegon trap just because you hear people talking about Aegon. He's not going to be of use to you unawakened, so it's fine that you have him at this rank. The resources are not wasted. It's just, don't put any more resources into Aegon. He's not going to be good for you right now. Needs to be awakened, and you also need to be comfortable holding longer combos in this game. So, Torch down here is really good. Synergizes with Doom and just in general is a great counter to Mystic Champions. Red Hulk is another option. Red Hulk is very easy to play. Very beginner friendly. All you do is spam special 1, 5-hit combo, spam special 1, you're good to go. From there, not seeing. Oh, Archangel actually. Archangel and other Magneto potentially. I would say rank up since they're both mutant. Rank up Archangel instead and give him an Awakening Gem whenever possible. So those are the standouts for me. Archangel, Red Hulk, Torch. And then, yeah. And then wait to pull in some new champs. If you are looking for a skill champ, real quick, I would say, like, this 4-star Black Widow deodorant would be stronger than your Aegon up there. But even still, you might want to wait for another skill champ to come in. It's up to you and how many resources you have currently. But, yeah. Good luck, dude. Hope that helps. Eric Nelson, send an over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, what if Kabam? Wait, where'd that message go? What the heck? Just disappeared. Here we go. BG, what if Kabam brings back all the old arenas, but adds 2 new arenas with no milestones? In the top 200 get a 6-star, and 1 to 5% get 5k 6-star shards, etc. So the people who get the ranked rewards get no units. Yeah, see. That's what I'm talking about, where like, I've heard that suggestion a lot. Somebody always gets screwed. Just remember that. So now, from what, like, that, for a lot of people, that would be fine. For people who only grind milestones. But for someone like me, who, yeah, I grind milestones, but I also want those top prizes. Now you're telling me, when I want to grind for shards, I can't get any units. So that system, from my perspective, would be horrible. If you just add more arenas, the thing is, like, there's already a lot of units available for free in this game. So if they add another arena, and let's just say they had the same number of units in it, they would just be injecting even more units into the game for free, which, understandably, I could see why Kabam would not want to do that. Also, like, where does it stop? Do we then get a 7-star arena when 7 stars come out or something like that? If we get 7 stars, which, I mean, it'll probably happen at some point, but you know what I mean. Like, they have to, like, put a cap on it somewhere, right? And at one point in time, we only had 2 arenas, and then they added 3 more arenas. So, like, do they just keep adding more and more and more arenas? So I don't think adding more arenas is a good answer to the problem. If they, so the other thing is too, I mean, they could add arenas and then just like spread out the units more, but then again, you're spreading out the units and that doesn't really help. That kind of screws people over too. This is actually better to, like, if you spread out the units, then you're still getting fewer units if you focus on like just 1 or 2 arenas, you know? So yeah, that's the problem with that. I would be massively screwed by that new system. And so would a lot of other people that like to grind for units and shards and rewards at the same time. Lead Tech Reviewer sent it over $1 saying, "Hey BG, I'm grinding for 5-star Shang-Chi. Hope I get it. Good luck, man." Read last message in chat. Then this, please. Okay. Let's see. Is it this one here? No, you said front-loading units wasn't ideal because of easy grabs, but what if they put more into the units around the 1.5 mil or a bit higher range, so it's not an easy grab, but still there, and what's the goal points this grind for BG or thereabouts? Well, the goal was like 75 to 80 million, but I'm not going to make it, so the goal is just as high as I can get. Yeah, so that's it doesn't really solve it, because then what you'd want to do is just grind enough to get like the front loaded units and then stop grinding. And Like it still gives a massive advantage to people with better rosters. Like they could adjust the numbers slightly, but what I mean is like you can't just stick the majority of the units there, and then it's gonna feel really because it's gonna feel super unsatisfying to grind beyond that point. Then it's gonna feel like, well, why am I even playing the game right now? I'm getting garbage for rewards. Why did I get rewarded so heavily early on, but now I'm just getting screwed? Why is that my problem? Why is Kabam fixing it for other players and not me? You know, again, somebody always gets screwed. So that would feel bad too, unfortunately. The rest of your message this way: if people do go for the easier units and quit out, it also raises the total pool of players for ranked rewards, since they'll have met the rank for the minimum. I mean, you're right there. It would increase the pool of players, but again, it would just feel like a waste of time if I had already gone past the point where I'm getting good rewards. So I wouldn't want that either. Like there already is a big drop off after hitting the final milestone, but now you're telling me that drop off point comes like much earlier on. Will kind of suck. Because right now, for the last what about 40 million points, 39 million points or so, I've been getting crap for rewards. You know, it doesn't feel great. And if you get the champion, it's all worth it in the end and stuff, but definitely doesn't feel great. Davos or Davos, I can't remember. But thank you for the buck, dude. Saying ABG, what do you think is the lowest PI you can use to not trigger death squads in the new arenas? I don't know based on PI. It's the same. It's the same. What's it called? It's the same infinite streak as the 5-star featured arena was before the arena updates took place. And I usually go by rank instead of PI. And you can get away with running like your higher PI'd rank 2 5 stars or 440s, but only like the really high ones. And the lower you get, the more you're risking a deathmatch. So what you need to do if you want to run those champs and be safe is to mix in higher level champs. So I usually run like a rank 3 or a rank 4 5-star with my my rank 1 and 2 5 stars, and then I'm safe. I haven't run into any issues doing that. I usually when I get to my rank 4 5 stars, I'll throw one in, and then I'll sort to the lowest PI of my 5 stars, and then throw those champs in. Mike Chance handing over a whoa, what the? Whoa, I just accidentally triggered a button to make a highlight? I don't even know that was possible. Okay, cool. But Mike Chan, let me see. Saying, ooh, BG is on streak 420. Wow. Thanks, dude. Dang, by the time I'm reading this, I'm probably already on like 421 or something like that. But thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. El Forky sending over 50 of them RSDs, saying, why don't they lock just for Cav and Thronebreaker and bring back old arenas for uncollected and lower? At some point, we might have to actually stop talking about the arenas just because we have talked about this so much. I hate to say it. Okay, hold on. Why don't they lock just for Cav and Thronebreaker and bring back old arenas for uncollected and lower? So that doesn't really solve the problem, is the thing. There's Thronebreaker players out there that only have, you know, 20 or so 6-star champions, and those players are still screwed. So what happens is if you change the arena system based on your title that you get, which, I mean, that in itself, like unlocking new things with arena titles, I don't think that's necessarily a problem in itself. But if we're talking about like making a change from the old arena system to the new arena system, like it would just be a downgrade. there's a lot of Cavalier and Thronebreaker level players right now that are being screwed by these changes. You have to have a deep 6-star roster. It's not a title thing. It is a deep 6-star roster or not deep 6-star roster problem. And that's it. So, that wouldn't solve it. Simon sent over 3. Thank you, dude, saying, hey, BG, managed to take down the Grandmaster last night. Nice, dude. Very nice. And as you said, pretty fun fight, actually. Yeah, dude. Thanks for the advice, and especially for that Colossus versus Grandmaster video. Helped a lot. I'm glad, man. Unfortunately, I got a 6-star Groot. Oh, and Loki. Oh, double. Oh. But at least got a 5-star APOC, too. Cheers, man. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Like, the real reward is just taking down the fight, I feel. You know, like, that's one of those fights that are so satisfying. Yeah, that's the real reward. Sucks that you got shafted on the 6 stars. But we know Groot, at least Groot, has to be on the table to be buffed. Loki probably is too. His buff might not be as extreme, but I feel like he's probably going to get some kind of buff too, right? Alright, I might be out of champs. I should be coming... I should still have some more coming back, though, I think, don't I? No, not for a couple hours. Dang. But yeah, congrats, dude. Craig Hardy sent it over too, saying, hey, BG, tired of talking about arenas yet? Very much so, Craig. I wouldn't be tired of it. It's if there were, like, new things. And that's just the unfortunate part about live streaming sometimes, is, of course... I can't expect everyone to be here all the time and stuff like that, you know? So a lot of the subjects we're talking about, they're ideas that already came up, and sorry if I am seeming like I'm getting agitated by it. It's just, it does get tiring sometimes, that's all. Shane Ramsey sent it over too, saying top 3 favorite Psych episodes, go. Ooh, Shane, that's tough, dude. Ooh, I feel like my favorite one is probably the Office Space episode. Second, let me roll my 550s in this arena, I guess. Still, let's do that. Second favorite, I don't know what my second favorite is. Last night Gus is really good, of course. The episode that's a lot like the Hangover. The Cog episode where Russ dies and Gus is taking it super personal, you know? It's basically just like Gus, and everyone's just like, who cares? This guy didn't matter anyway. And Gus is like, I don't know, there's a joke in there like they pick up one of his trophies, and they're like, who gets a trophy for getting 6th place in bowling? And Gus is like, I do. You know? Like, getting 6th place is not an easy thing to do. 2, 3, 4, 5 other guys get hot. You know, like, I don't know. It's just a really good episode overall. So yeah, those might be my top 3, but there are so many good ones, man. I think early on, the earlier episodes, some of them are really good, but there's a lot. I feel like there's a bunch that are like, just okay, you know, as like they're warming up. That's how most series go. But even like the second episode of the series, the first episode is just okay. The second episode, the spelling bee one, I feel like that one's really good. Like it didn't take them that long to kind of find a groove, you know. Alright, anyway, Static sent it over another 2, saying relast, full thoughts, tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Not too many thoughts. What if they mirrored the same milestones from old arenas? They added 5 and 6-star shards every 3 million or so points. Every 3 million or points to a bank, and if you missed your goal, you got your bank. Hold on, let me see. What if they mirrored the same milestones from old arenas, then added 5 and 6-star shards every 3 million or so points? Oh, I see what you're saying. So like basically revamping the like the ranked rewards kind of thing. I like the concept of it, where like you're adding things to a bank. I have said in the past, and I still stand by this, like when Kabam added the piggy bank, where you like, you know, the bank that you could buy or whatever. I found that to be really annoying. Yeah, it's not here anymore. I found that to be really annoying because it updated after every single fight, and it would like reset and keep updating and stuff like that. But if they just had that pop up like the same way that milestones pop up, like very infrequently, then that could be kind of a cool concept for it. I don't know how they would mirror the milestones from the old arenas though, is the only thing. Because if they mirrored the milestones, then that would just be like front loading them pretty hard, right? If we could still use like our 6-star champions to get those milestones, unless I'm misunderstanding. So I don't know about the mirroring the milestone part, but no pop-up, just milestone ranks, but you don't get the champ and the shards. If you miss the champ, you get the shards. Okay. Yeah, like that sounds pretty cool. I don't think it fixes like the core issues that people are having right now, but it's not a bad idea. Like if they Kabam might not feel like they have to do something like that for the arena, but I wonder if we could see something like that, just because they already have a system in place, you know. But I wonder if we could maybe see something like that out of the like the solo competitive mode or something, because that's going to be a really tricky mode, because your rating's going to go up and down, right, in the solo competitive. So maybe it'll just like, maybe it could be like you said, where you kind of have a like a reward bank or something like that. So I don't know if they would do that for the arena, but I could see that just overall being a system that would be cool, you know. But easy with the peach butt. Sending over a buck. My goodness, easy. Let me see. It is a roster issue. What if they had tiers like in incursions that require a certain roster size? Like you need 66 stars for the new arenas, otherwise you get the old arenas. It could see, even then, for some people the old arenas would be better. I feel like they need to keep it consistent across the board and allow people to kind of work at whatever arena system we have, and not just one day like have it totally shift. Because here's the thing, let's say you have like when I did the math, 84 was what I found to be the magic number. Really was 82 and a half to get enough points with just your 6-star champions. But in order to get that extra, that half there, like you need 84 total to have even teams. So that's what I found to be the magic number. That's if you run your 6 stars twice a day. But what if you can't run your 6 stars twice a day? What if you're the type of person that comes home from work and, you know, they don't mind spending a bunch of time after work running through their 5 stars, 6 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars. They just spend their evening, you know, burning through and blasting through like their entire roster, knocking out, you know, 150 rounds in the arena. You're screwed still, even if you only have, even if you had 84 6 stars, you would actually still be hurting. Which is why I really like the idea of taking 6 stars out of the basic arena, still rewarding 6 stars as a top prize. I really don't want that to go away. I'll be so sad if that goes away. But take that out of the top prize. So that way now your 5 stars, like your 5 stars and 6 stars are not competing for space. Unless you are, you know, of course, grinding for like a feature champion or something like that. But if you're just going for milestones, at least, your 5 and 6 stars wouldn't be competing for the same space. I feel like that would help out a lot. And then when you take the 6 stars out, you're able to drastically reduce the scores needed to get the milestones. Now your 4 stars are more rewarding again. And we're a lot closer to what we have in the older system. That, and then I think... So there's also a bonus that you get. Each star level of champion, there's just a flat bonus that is added to the score. In the calculations. So that's why, like, even though my 4-star champions here, they might have half the PI of my 6 stars, but they don't give half the amount of points. I think 6 stars, they have like a flat 4,000 extra point bonus or something like that, which of course gets multiplied, or it might be higher than that. 4,000 actually sounds low. I don't know. Whatever it is, there's bonuses for each star level of champ. So I think if they just kind of brought those tighter together, made it a little bit more about just the PI of your champion. Not exactly. I think there should still be bonuses for having higher star champs, just not as extreme. I think doing those two things, I think that would fix the arena for most players. That's what I would do at least. Is 84 to run them 6 times or 7? 6. Twice a day, not including the 7th, because there'd be some rounds where you can't run a 7th. It's also possible that I might have made a math error somewhere in there, because, you know, I was trying to do it all quick and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Actually, I can tell you how I came to that number. So if 30 was the magic number for 12 million points, and we need 30, it's 33 million points now, right? So I'm pretty sure that was 12 times 2.75 comes out to 33 mil. So 30 champions times 2.75 comes out to 82.5. That's how I got to that number. So, actually, yeah, it's pretty simple math. I don't think there's an error there. Unless there's something I'm overlooking. And the 30 number was if you ran your champs twice a day. Alright, Payne sent it over $1.50 with a banana, though, saying... BG, you are overthinking the arena thing. Kabam just needs to give everyone 106 stars. Easy fix. Also, happy birthday. There we go, dude. The real solution. Payne coming out here, finally. Finally, someone says it. Kabam, just give us all 106 stars for free. Problem solved. There it is. Haley Miracle, what's up? Sending over $1 saying, I know as soon as I rank up Emma, a level up event is going to pop out of nowhere. Therefore, I must wait. The anticipation is killing me. Yes. Should be any moment. It's worth waiting, Haley. The rewards. This is not going to be the first time this happens to you, where you want to rank up a champ, and then level up event will pop up right after. They go in order, so you know eventually you'll learn the order too, if you care to at least. Some people don't care to, which is fair, but it's worth waiting. Get some free rewards for it. Might as well. Fluffy Monsters sending over $1 saying, Beaver, how the heck are you? Wow. Anyways, jeez. Anyways, I want to save you from all this arena talk and change it to something better. You're right, a joke. Okay, let's continue talking about the arenas. I stand corrected. Do I have to read this, Fluffy Monster? Did you know the first French fries weren't cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece. Boo. Happy B-Day. Ding. Not even dingus, just ding. Well, thank you very much, Fluffy Monster. But boo, dude, take a freaking lap. Boo. Who came up with that BS? Hey, it works. But I don't know. So it depends on your title though. And Haley's working towards Uncollected at the moment, if I remember correctly. So I think it's on a different schedule. So yeah, that's why I didn't just say it. So yeah. Steve Ferraro sent a note 5. Steve, thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, was wondering if you ever watched any Dragon Ball stuff. Can't get enough. Also, any advice for pushing a Cavalier? P.S. Hot. I'll do this in reverse order. So, advice for pushing a Cavalier. I'd say, here's the biggest hurdles to overcome. First off is just the first quest. Bro, it's stuck in my head in all seriousness. It's genius. I know, it's stuck in my head too, Glory. But okay, anyway, so for Cavalier, I'm just gonna lay out all the biggest hurdles. The first one, there's not that much you can do other than just kind of grit your teeth and get through it, which is getting through the no retreat global. After that first quest, the going through the paths in the other quests is not as bad. It's not as annoying. However, there are some like standout bosses that are pretty difficult. The Crossbones boss can be a pretty tough time. You might see a lot of videos and streams these days though, because of one of the challenges, one of Karina's challenges, is to take down the Crossbones boss, and most people are using Rogue for it because we're limited by choice. But anyone that can heal or has poison immunity and decent damage, they can take out that Crossbones fight. It's just it's definitely a big hurdle for, you know, the first time you get to it. But if you got a good poison immune champ, you're good to go. And then the other thing is just the robots that you'll come across. There's a biohazard sentinel. There's the final boss on your journey to Cavalier is a different sentinel. That's annoying as well. There's an Ultron boss in there. The rest of the bosses I don't think are that bad, but yeah. Those are really all the things to watch out for, so make sure you have a strong poison immune champ that's capable of taking out that Crossbones. Oh, man, excuse me, guys. And then just try to have some good robot counters in your roster as well. And if you don't have those things, pop open dual class crystals. The Cosmic and Tech one is really good, or you can go after Magneto. But that one's a little bit tougher to chase, since most of the other mutants are not going to be as helpful, since mutants against Sentinels are usually pretty rough time. But there's a bunch of good robot counters in the Tech class. Or Cosmic. And just Cosmic and Tech in general. With like Warlock for Crossbones and stuff too. So yeah, man. Those are all the tips I got though. Good luck to you. Elite Tech Reviewer sending over another 2 of them Canadian bucks saying, favorite wing sauce, tea or coffee, and love the streams. Okay, so I don't know if it's considered a wing sauce, but I am actually a big fan of Frank's hot sauce, which I always feel super uncool saying that, which is why I don't go around saying it much. Because I don't know, every time like I'm just minding my own business, putting some Frank's hot sauce on whatever I'm eating, people are like, ugh, that's the hot sauce you use, or something like that. I'm just like, yeah, what's wrong with it? I like the taste. So yeah, I pretty much put that on everything. I think that's their slogan, which makes it sound even worse, but it's true. I do put it on pretty much everything. So yeah. I know they have like different flavors and stuff like that, but just like the basic, the classic one, whatever it's called. Appreciate the Vice BG, but you forgot my other question. Oh, Steve, did I? Oh, the Dragon Ball stuff. All right, well, let me come back to that in just a sec. My bad. Totally forgot about that. Okay, but as far as tea or coffee, neither. I don't drink either. I've never had a cup of coffee in my entire life, and I have had some tea, but every time I have tea, I'm like, this just tastes like I'm drinking dirt or something. I don't know. Maybe not exactly dirt, but it's not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? Boo myself on that one. I don't care. But yeah. Have you ever tried sriracha? I have. Hurts my stomach. If I, you know, because I eat a lot of food usually in one sitting. And if I have like a normal quantity of food, sriracha is fine. It's okay. But when I need to empty out, like I want to, oh God, I really badly want to get up and show you guys the bottles of hot sauce that I go through right now. They look like damn oil cans. Like they're huge. I don't know. They're stupid. They're really stupid how big these things are. And there's no way to control how much you're pouring on your food even. The hole for it is you know, it's this big. It's like they have the little glass bottles where the hole's like this big and you have to like, you know, shake it out or tap it out or whatever. No, the hole is this big. Probably a little bit larger, probably like that big actually. So you got to be really careful on how you pour it out. I don't know. All right, anyway, Steven, about Dragon Ball stuff. So I have watched some Dragon Ball stuff, only Dragon Ball Z. I used to watch it. It used to come on like Cartoon Network. And I got really into it at that time. Well, really into it for me at least. Not into it enough to like do anything except for watch on Cartoon Network, I guess. But I was pumped about it, man. Of course, dude. Dragon Ball Z gets you freaking hyped, dude. It still gets me hyped to this day, probably if I kept watching it. But at the time, I was like, let's see. The time I think I was like 14 or something like that. I was incredibly hyped, dude. Every episode was amazing. Even the episodes where they just talked for like 19 minutes and then they almost fought for the final minute, and then they hit you with that next time on Dragon Ball Z, which was most episodes. Even those episodes still got me hyped, you know? Those bastards knew exactly what they were doing and they were damn good at it. But here's what happened with Dragon Ball Z. They would get to a certain point in the story, and then they would just reset it. Like they would just they would never finish. They would never show like the final episodes of that saga or whatever, and they would just go back to the first episode, and I'd be so pissed off and so frustrated. This is before like, you know, YouTube just gave everyone access to look at everything, or well, before YouTube, I mean, there was still like pirating services and stuff like that, but downloading video was not as easy as like downloading music was. So I didn't even know where I could find this stuff. To be fair, I didn't look, because maybe there was also like a website that just had a whole bunch of anime shows. I don't know. But I didn't even think to go online and look. And I was like, all right, well, whatever, man. I'm just going to watch it again. And I did. And then they would do the same thing. And after like 2 or 3 times, I never watched Dragon Ball Z ever again. I was too hurt. Every single time, they would go a little bit further. They would show maybe like, let's say they showed 60 episodes. Then they would reset. And then they would show 70 episodes and reset. And then 80 episodes. And I just couldn't take it anymore. My heart was breaking every time it happened. So, that was it, man. That's how Cartoon Network killed my love for Dragon Ball Z. I still love it, actually. It's just I don't watch it, but conceptually, man, it's incredible. Who doesn't want to be freaking Super Saiyan, you know? All right, there was another super chat here from Mithun. I hope I didn't mess up your name. Send over 20 rupees. Thank you, man. I don't see any message from you, though. There's no message here. So if that was just 20 rupees just because, just showing some support, well, thank you very much. Definitely appreciate it. Sorry it took me so long to read that off, but, you know, tangents and all that. But, yeah, man, thank you very much for the 20 rupees. Frank's hot sauce is life. If you don't like it, you're dumb. I like how you just come out and say it like that. Oh man, you got to get back into it. Dragon Ball Super, which is more recent, is on Hulu. I have heard about Dragon Ball Super, but I haven't watched any of it. I don't watch a lot of TV, so that's all it comes down to probably. One day, if I'm bored and looking for something new to watch, I could see myself watching. Oh, I was not paying attention. Good thing I didn't die there. Good. Phew. Hadn't heard of Frank's until I started watching NFL on a different online platform. Then it was the only ad I got on astronauts. Yep. Weird. I've actually never seen an ad for Frank's hot sauce. I mean, I'm not surprised at all that ads exist. You don't. I mean, most things do, right? Most things have ads from, but I've never seen an ad for it. What happened is, you know, I used to get Cholula, and that was my hot sauce of choice for a while. And then one day, like, I went to the store, and there was no more Cholula to buy. I'm like, well, damn, dude, I came to the store specifically to get some hot sauce. What am I gonna do now, man? And then Frank's was sitting there right next to it. And I had seen Frank's all the time, picking up my Cholula. And I'm like, I guess I'll try this. I tried a few different hot sauces, too, around that time. There's a bunch of good ones. But, that's the one that just was... I don't know, I just liked it the most. So... Usually, do you also get the glitch where you can see the next bosses from the 10 ring quest? See Black Panther and Shang-Chi. I haven't entered the side quest yet, so. UG, who is your favorite YouTuber? Is that what you're asking? Like MCOC wise? From just like a style point of view, I really like Invincible. He doesn't really make content anymore, though. And Brutal DLX is great. It's from like a very stylized. I love it, man. But of course, like making that type of content, like Brutal has to put in a lot more effort. When you like, if you've ever tried to make videos, maybe I should say until you try to make videos, you may not have an understanding of just how much effort does go into certain videos, and the ones that Brutal makes, you could tell there's a lot of effort that goes into them, which is why he's not able to upload like every single day or something like that, you know. As far as people who are able to upload on a more regular basis, I would say Legacy. I think Legacy has like a really good balance of just being really good at the game and, you know, explains abilities, breaks them down, and yeah. Plus Lags is awesome, so. Outside of MCOC, oh god, I don't even know who'd be my favorite YouTuber. There's 150 million YouTube channels that I watch, you know. Maybe not all the time, but just the YouTube algorithm showing you something, you're like, I guess I'll click on that, sure. And then it sends you down the spiral where you're just watching. Suddenly you're watching videos about people painting ceramics for 3 hours. I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually done that. I don't think I've ever watched anybody paint ceramics, but this is the first thing that came to mind. I definitely have watched people paint stuff, but not ceramics. I like iced tea, alright, but I need the caffeine jolt to get me moving in the AM. I don't even like iced tea. Dude, growing up, we had two pitchers. We had a yellow pitcher and a blue pitcher, like a light yellow and a light blue. Maybe they were just lightly colored because they were so used and faded at this point. But the yellow pitcher was for lemonade, and the blue pitcher was for iced tea. And I hated the day. I hated the days when the yellow pitcher was empty. And you're thirsty as hell, man. You just come from outside in the summertime. It's hot as hell out. And you open up the fridge. And all you see is the blue pitcher. And I'm like, ah, God, I'm just so thirsty. I need anything to quench my thirst. This is before, like, water bottles really became popular, too. God damn, I sound old right now. But I swear it wasn't even that long ago. But, you know, so there's, like, nothing else in the fridge for me to drink. And I would drink it anyway, just because I was so thirsty. But, I hated it. I was like too lazy to fill up the other pitcher of Country Time lemonade, you know. God bless BG's mama, who had to deal with this kid. Ain't that the truth, Glory? Ain't that the truth? Jesus, BG, when was this? The 1640s? That's probably the oldest I've ever sounded in this story right here. The pictures, they were so faded. Oh my God. This is only like 1995. It's not even that long ago, you know? But it did sound like something out of the 1600s right there, man. Alright, Eric Nelson sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, I have two options for tomorrow's level up. I can rank 5 one of my rank 4, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Gwenpool, Cat Marvel, Magic, Iceman thing, or I can take one of my unranked rank 2, rank 4, leaning towards rank 4, tweet for picks. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see, leaning towards Crossbones. Crossbones is a good rank up. I'm gonna hit you with the disclaimer. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with the disclaimer of, or maybe not disclaimer, but the standard go-to advice to always, when you hit this point in the game, when you're level 60, when you've got, you know, 5-star champs ranked up already and stuff like that, you want to rank for the content you're going up against. Never forget that. So, I don't know what content you want to try next, but whatever that content is, rank towards it. Crossbones, he's a villain, so he's good for the villain variant. That could be a good play if you're looking for some more assistance there. Let me read the rest that you were interested in. Black Widow, Gwenpool. I wouldn't bother with Gwenpool, to be honest. And I do think that, in general, Crossbones is better than Black Widow, Deadly Origin. I wouldn't bother with Iceman. So, we're talking like Magic Thing or Crossbones is what that would leave it at. Yeah, I mean, just calling out some other ones that I see here. She-Hulk is always good. Angela is always good. Vision Arcus is underrated. There might be a few others that are kind of in that underrated camp, but if you're leaning towards Crossbones, like I think that's fine to rank up Crossbones. Of the rank 4s that you mentioned, not that they're all bad or anything like that, but you don't none of them are like super game changers that you have to go with them kind of thing. So yeah, man, if you're leaning towards Crossbones, I'd say go for it. Totally. Steven Ferraro sent an 05 saying, highly recommend watching the Super Dragon Ball Broly movie. It's after the events of Dragon Ball Super, but it will hype your pants off. P.S. Hot. Okay. I just gonna be honest with you, because like I said, I don't watch that much TV, so it's probably gonna be a while before I actually do sit down and watch any Dragon Ball. But, hey, for anyone who is interested in watching something right now, and of course I will keep that in mind for the future. But, yeah, if anyone's looking for something to watch, maybe, relive the Dragon Ball hype. The new Dragon Ball hype. But yeah, Steven, thank you, dude. It's 2021, and I use a pitcher for iced tea. I think I speak for my esteemed colleague MSD here when I say it's that you're weird. You're always the weird, never the thing. Well, I don't mind being weird. That's okay. BG, do you watch UFC fights? Not much. Every once in a while, I'll watch some like UFC highlight reel or something like that. You know, a YouTube video will pop up that's like the 10 best knockouts of 2020 or something like that, and I'll be like, do I want to see this? I guess so. But yeah, I'm not so into fighting in general too much. One of my best friends growing up, he's super into that stuff and like teaches it now and everything. And I wish we didn't live so far apart, because honestly, even though like I don't really want to fight, but I've always wanted some kind of martial arts training, you know? So I always thought like, man, that'd be pretty cool to get into that stuff on some level, you know? Potatoes and an over 2 saying we need justice for my boy Iceman. He should be the ultimate immunity god. Cold snap, armor break, rupture. The man is a freaking block of ice. How does he get hurt by cold? I feel like at some point Kabam is going to update him to not be hurt by cold anymore, the same way that they did for what's his name? Ghost Rider and Incinerate. But it is like, of course that makes sense from the comics. But yeah, that's games for you, man. They didn't want to make him too OP. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even care if they did it. In the past, I was like, nah, man, they can't do that. Like, he's already immune to everything else. But at this point, Iceman, he's already not that strong in terms of like his damage output is not that strong, you know? He is just the immunity god. So why not? Toss him some cold immunity. Go for it. I feel like, see, this is why I kind of hate immunities, because I feel like resistances would have been so much cooler. Because Iceman's a perfect example of like, okay, can he, like, you know, can this guy take damage from cold? Either no, not at all, or maybe just like the tiniest ever amount. But I'm probably leaning towards like no, not at all, right? But he should benefit from having a cold effect on him. It should make him stronger, the same way that Mephisto benefits from having fire, having Incinerate on Mephisto. So I wish there were fewer immunities and more times where you just became stronger. Kind of the same way that Torch also becomes stronger whenever like he would be hit by Incinerate, you know? And then what I would do if there were no immunities, I think I would give him some poison resistance, but I wouldn't give him poison immunity. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make sense that maybe I mean, yeah, maybe it doesn't make sense that ice can be poisoned, but I feel like anything can be poisoned. At the end of the day, it's just a cluster of molecules, right? You telling me you can't poison water or something? Maybe you can't. I don't know. But I would give him poison resistance, allow him to suffer from poison, and then the trade-off would be like, yeah, he would benefit from being in situations where there's more cold and stuff like that. Anyway. Under Mothers and number 5. Thank you, dude, saying when life gives you melons, you might be dyslexic. Oh my goodness. Good evening, BG and chat. Hold on. Boo, Under Mother, boo. Hope you're all doing well. Little birdie told me you should check Twitter. Was it the Twitter bird? Let me see. Under Mother. Dear Big Garage. Okay, it's better than Big Garbage, at least. I have finally done it. Finally found the concept art I'm going to go with. My brain is fried. Also, here's my Nexus stash. There's more, but I don't want to flex too hard. Okay. The Nexus stash. Okay, got the 6-star Nexus. Got the 5-star Nexus. Even got the premium Nexus. Nice. I can't tell how many. I think that's just one. I think that's a 1. Either that's a 1 or a 4 down there for the 4-star. But nice, dude. Dang, dude. Got the legendary Nexus, too. I like it, man. Hoarding the Nexus crystals. Beautiful. BG, hey, tagged you in chat this morning. Not sure if you've seen it, but basically conceding the argument 6.5 million milestones isn't fun. I did see that. Yeah, sorry, man. This morning I was pretty busy, so I didn't even get a chance to reply. But I did see it. Yeah, I mean, in your position too, it's really not much different. It's even for you, it's gonna feel a little bit different. But now imagine for someone who there was only one of the 5 arenas had 6 stars in it, versus now 2 out of the 3 arenas you need 6 stars essentially. So yeah, things might be roughly the same for you, or a tad bit worse, or something like that. But overall, balanced out by the rewards, so better overall for sure. Whereas other people, it's just like worse for sure. Sebastian sending over 10 of them Canadian bucks. Sebastian, thank you, dude. Saying big love, BG. Always good vibes with you, dude. I'm gonna send some good vibes right back at you, man. But thank you, dude. I appreciate them toonies and loonies, dude. Or the purple. That's the only one I remember. That's the only one of the Canadian bills that I remember. Is that the 10 is purple. One day I'm gonna go up to Canada. I can't wait. I'm not even that far from the border. I'm only like 3 or so, or something like 3.5 hours, whatever it is, from the Canadian border. One day I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna get some loonies and toonies of my own. It's gonna be a magical day. But anyway, Sebastian, dude, thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. William Papp sending over another 5 as well, saying, BG, need another 6-star blessing with countdown and release from you. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna need you to do. Before you even touch the crystal, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count down, and we're gonna do this like movie style. Like, I don't know if you've seen Wayne's World. where they gave him the countdown and then they stopped talking for dang, did they stop at 3 or did they stop at 2? Either way, I'm gonna count down from 10. And once we get to 3, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna go like that. And that, like, as I say 10, you're dragging the crystal on the spinner. Alright? And then after I go like that, that's when you release. And then I'll also say stop after a couple seconds. Good to go? Alright, that was such a long explanation that I'm sure you're there, so let's do this thing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4... Wait for it. Wait for it. Tap it. All right, here we go, man. This is gonna be everything right here. Congrats on 6-star apocalypse or something, you know. Yeah, of course you're gonna have to tell us who it actually lands on. Please don't finger us like that again, BG. Oh god, really, Hunter? Oh my god, man. Iceman is an Omega level mutant who has the power to freeze the moisture in the air. In the comics, he can create an Omega Red style death field with Sub-Zero, frozen winds, and hail. Just saying. So maybe that's what he would have if he ever got hit with ice. He would use that power or something like that. I mean, of course, in the comics, everything's different than in the game. Can't make it too OP in the game. But it would be cool if there was something like that. Hey, got my second COVID shot yesterday and had a 104-degree fever last night. Holy moly. Missed the stream, so I watched it back before you started tonight. Doing better now, though. Jordan. Youch, dude. That's a serious fever, man. I'm glad you're feeling better now. But holy cow. That must not have been fun. Alright, William. Do we have confirmation of the amazing poll yet? I don't think I see an update in the chat yet. BGA sent 20, but it didn't show up. Man, it's the 3rd time in a month. Sent 20. Oh. For like the super chat? Weird. I don't know why, but if it didn't show up for whatever reason, it didn't go through. Trying to read your messages now anyway. UG, how can we get tokens for this week's side quest? So I don't really know much about the side quest other than you got to get the rings out of the solo objectives. Beyond that, I haven't touched the side quest. So, unfortunately, I don't have the info for you. The comics Gambit, at its fullest potential, is the most powerful mutant, probably. Interesting. Unfortunately, Gambit in this game is... I mean, he's good when paired up with Apocalypse, if you like to hold the block. Okay, William saying tweet. Alright, let's see what we got here, man. Ooh, here's the poll. Not too shabby. Okay. Solid, dude. Dragon Man's a great champion. I don't know if this was first time dupe. If this is a first time dupe, then that's a great poll. If you already had him awaken and stuff like that, well, not as great. Just to add some sigs, but Dragon Man's a beast, dude. So, congrats, dude. Congrats. GG, between the two 6-star tier 4 basic and trials not done, I've done 257 rounds of arena at is that 1 minute 15 seconds per round. That's 19,275 seconds, 321.25 minutes, and 5.3 hours spent in arena. Gross. I guess I feel like you got a lot for that time, but yeah, I don't know. It's all a matter of perspective. If you're just focused on the arena and doing nothing else, then that is a lot of time. But because you could always do something else while playing the arena, I don't know. Hours never feel as bad. BG, I was just checking the solo events to make sure I hit all the milestones with 1.48 million points in hero use. I think I'm good. Dragon, I would say so. Definitely. I'm kind of curious to see where I'm at now. I'm gonna take a peek. What's up, Cat? Brian, if you were to build a sculpture of Venom the Duck out of dried beans, what variety of bean would you choose? Oh, wow. Cat coming in with the hard-hitting questions. Holy moly. Well, this is tough because I eat a lot of beans, but they're almost exclusively black beans. But if I was making a sculpture, I feel like I would have to throw in some other colors, you know? Some red beans and stuff like that. Oh, Dragon, we're almost tied. You're at 1.48 mil. I'm at 1.51 mil. Pretty much exactly the same score here. I did not expect that. That's crazy. Cat, if you're making a bean sculpture of Venom the Duck, is it going to be available in the shop, or is there going to be an auction for said sculpture, or you know what? Let me check on AQ real quick. You're at 1.8 mil static. Nice, dude. Looks like we're blocked.
Man loves beans.
These new changes to AQ, we end up running into this problem a lot, where we're just blocked, just because, you know, someone international. It's not their fault. They want to go to sleep, so they go to sleep. It's late for them, but yeah, we just have this one stray link always. Wish there were 1 or 2 fewer links. Anyway, Gandharva sending over 20 rupees. Thank you very much. Saying, hey, BG, how do you do the Cavalier special objective? Do I have to solo the Shang-Chi boss, or using revives is okay? I haven't touched the side quest. You're talking about this, right? Cavalier Master. Defeat Shang-Chi 3 times in the final round of the 10 ring tournament using 4-star skilled champions only. So it sounds like you could still use items just fine, but you have to have only 4-star skill champs. Do I have to do the whole quest with 4-star skill champions, or just the boss? I don't know. I kind of hate the wording on some of these objectives. It sounds like it's just the boss, but we've had other objectives where it has to be for the entire quest. I would probably just bring in the skill champs just to be safe, or actually maybe someone here knows. If anyone in here has already done this. Names BG, who's holding you up? No, man. That's I'm not trying to do that at all. But yeah, if someone in here knows, Gandharva, unfortunately, I haven't even touched the side quest yet outside of collecting the rings. I gotta level up my little 3-star Shang-Chi next time level up is around, which is tomorrow. So I'll be doing that. All right. Anyway, whoa, hold on. Glory. I'm just now seeing this. Did you send over $100 freaking 100 doll hairs saying blah blah blah, MSD is the best in game, blah blah blah. We'll see about that when solo competitive mode comes out. Bring it, Metal Sonic, dude. Now I'm probably gonna get my butt kicked. Glory though, dang man, out here shattering knees. Thank you, dude. Hot damn, man. Thank you very much. I'm trying to see if MSD is still in here. Probably not. It's a little bit late. He's probably sleeping at this point. But freaking the glory of freaking man right here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, dude. Super, super generous. Static sending over another buck. Oh, I already read yours. The at 1.8 mil. I just didn't see the super chat at first. But thank you, dude. Yeah, that's actually, so real quick, I will say the new arena system benefits the solo objectives more because you get more points for the higher star level champions you use. So there's another positive thing about the new arena system. that once they fix it they're not screwing people over as much, then that'll actually be a really nice pro to the system. But yeah, Static, thank you again too. Is that Taters in here? What's up, Taters? How's it going, man? Are you hating life yet? How many times have you cursed out Kabam during this grind? I don't even want to ask what score you're at, because I don't even want to put it out there. We'll find out the score from you when it's all said and done. But yeah, good luck, dude. From the screenshots I saw earlier, you're absolutely killing it. And yeah, good luck, dude. Get out of my face, Iron Man. Brian, I've discovered the nuttiest, mind-blowing Iron Fist team ever, and I wiped out Winter Soldier in 109 hits using my 5-star rank 4. Shang-Chi, Nova, Kingpin, and OG Panther, absolutely cheesy stunlock and crits. Nice, dude. Now, if only they buffed the champ. Imagine if he was actually good on his own, and then he had all those synergies. That'd really be something. My secondary account got a weak ban because of exploiting the power bug intentionally, I believe. RIP. The issue though, when they had like the tutorial in game that was causing the opponents to not gain power or something like that, dude, what's funny is like that I didn't even realize that was in game until it was already taken out of the game. I don't know how fast they took it out, but it was I didn't even have a chance to see a tutorial in game before it was already gone. My first 5-star yesterday from one of those special shard crystals. Nice. Hopefully you got somebody good, but even if you didn't, lots of first 5-star pulls are not so good. My first one was Iron Patriot. So hopefully you just got somebody good, but if you didn't, here's to hoping your next one's even better. PG, I want to see your clean-shaven face. I mean, I don't know if I've ever had it fully clean shaven, like in my entire life. Like this, like you know, I've always had a little bit of scruff, even from when I was first born. But you could see the just the trimmed down version if you go back on the channel, like I don't know, a month or something. Just hit 100 mil in the Shang-Chi arena. Never been more afraid of a cutoff score ever, with seeing some people hit 120 million earlier in the day. Have to grind throughout the night. I'm gonna be really sad. I really... Here's my fear, guys. My fear is that people miss the champion and then walk away from the game. And I really hope that doesn't happen. I hope there's only like 90 people that are actually grinding for this guy. And everyone else was too scared. And he actually ends up only going for like 80 million points. Just because some people dropped out of the race earlier or something like that. Man, good luck though, guys. Whoever's going for him, good luck to you. Pixie Bell sent it over too, saying, "Are you still talking?" Pixie Bell. Not only am I still talking, but I don't know, that was funnier in my head. I intentionally muted myself. That's how the streams would be. Is that what you want, Pixie Bell? Is that what you actually want? A muted stream? And you'll never know what I was saying while I had myself muted. But thank you for the 2. Did BG just say he was born with a beard? Yes. Fun fact, I was born at a very young age. Whoa, dude, really? It's almost like you were ahead of your time. That's crazy, man. Imagining baby bearded BG. Actually, I think Laura shared a picture one time, one of my older pictures, where I didn't have a beard, and I had hair. I mean, I still have a full head of hair, of course, underneath the bald cap and all that. But I hadn't invented the multi-billion-dollar bald cap company that is taking over the world. But I think only one time, and this was probably a couple of years ago at this point. That'd be amazing. Please do 7.2 itemless. No, 7.2 itemless is not going to happen. There's one of two outcomes for 7.2. Either I'm going for a Legends run, or I'm going to do an early initial clear. That way I can help Legacy plan for like his Mythic run and stuff like that. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm debating. Because of course, I would love to awaken my Weapon X and get the Sig Stones and stuff. But at the same time, there's other things to do in game too. And I could help Lags. So how bad do I want the awakening? It's only 26 stones. It's not like it's that many Sig Stones. 26 stones really isn't too much. It'd probably cost me a bunch of units. I mean, it would definitely cost me a bunch of units, right? Because I got to buy more of the boost packages. And 26, like, if I just take those units and refresh my champions in the arena to, like, double grind for a high prestige champion, that actually might be a better prestige play. Of course, technically, it could do both, so I don't know. I mean, I could do both. Like, I could double grind for one champion and also get those 26 and pop them into that one champion, right? But what about the other champs? Like, I only have one class type right now that I'm tossing my Sig Stones into, my class Sig Stones. So I need to do like 4 double grinds, which if they're high prestige and they're good champions and stuff, that's a lot of units. So would I have the units to do it? I don't know. These are some of the thoughts that are going through my head. Vote itemless run. Love the 6.2 series. I love the 6.2 series too. But I actually think, I don't know. It's like 7.2. We already know it's going to be a lot easier than 6.2 was. So on some level too, I'm like, is it even challenging enough? Is it even worth it? Or should I just more casually go through it? So I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it. All right, I'll think about it, but it's low on my priority list. But I suppose I could technically do itemless, do an initial clear itemless, and still help out Legacy. Maybe, guys. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but I'll at least consider it. Do a straw poll for it? I don't want to do a straw poll for it because I'm only going to do it if I want to do it. Not if people vote for it. Alright, Eric Nelson sent over to saying, BG, I'm moving out next Sunday, and I've decided now at 12:02 a.m. that now's a good time to deep clean my room. So yeah, DBZ, Cell Saga, as soon as you shut down, and a little sleep for me. Alright, sounds good, dude. Dude, Dragon Ball Z, it's gonna hype you up. You're gonna be up all night, man. Ryan Livens and over one of them Australian bucks saying tweet please. Sure. Thoughts on my team? Trying to get Cav and have Falcon and AA ranked to 4, as you said last time. Okay. Nice. So, yeah, man, I'd say your team is looking ready to do a push. You've got Warlock for the Crossbones fight. You've got some other powerful champs to handle the annoying other bosses and stuff. And yeah, AA and Falcon being ranked up too. Yeah, man, I'd say you're in a really good position to go for Cavalier. You could always be more prepared, you know? You could always get other champions ranked up before going in there, but I feel like you're pretty ready. And I would give it a try. I'd give it a serious try. What I would do, because the first quest really is one of the most annoying quests with the no retreat global. So go through, like build a stash of resources, go through the first quest. You're probably going to have some of your resources drained. Allow your stash to kind of recuperate and then continue on, kind of thing. You know? I would do that. First, my knees. Glory man. Second, I took our neighbor's dogs for a walk tonight. They ran across the back deck to go back inside, and one of them ran full speed into the glass door. She's okay. Oh my goodness. Those dogs are tough. I know those dogs. They're super tough. So the dog probably didn't even phase the dog, but geez. That's not good. I think AA and Crossbones bypasses no retreat. Do they? Archangel's great for it because you can do a lot of damage without doing a lot of hits, and doing heavy attacks will send the opponent flying across the screen and makes it easier to line up your next parry. So Archangel's great for that quest, outside of the you know, running into immunity issues, of course. I believe Archangel's good for the boss too, which is a Saberman. Yeah. It didn't phase her. She ran inside and had zoomies for 25 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Those dogs are just balls of energy. Door has nose marks on it, but she's but is still okay. If the screen was out, it would have been taken off. Yeah, jeez. Remember doing no retreat and not having to worry about the node? I think it's an ability accuracy thing. It might be. I honestly don't know. It's been so long since I had to deal with no retreat, at least in that kind of capacity. The last time I had to deal with it was against the champion boss, really. And good lord, the champion with no retreat. Speaking of the 6.2 itemless, whew. What a final fight that was, man. Talk about a final boss fight. How much will White Mags help in 7.1? Thinking about taking up a 6-star mutant to rank 2, and it's between him, Colossus, Sunspot, and Domino. Easy. I don't remember specifically for 7.1. I think there was a path where you needed prowess, but I think there was only like one path. Honestly, because you're running suicides, right? Whoa, game just completely froze for a second there. Well, I was gonna say he's not the type of champ that you want to run like an entire path with having suicides, but then again, most of those champs you mentioned are not. Yeah, hard to say, man. I don't know. He could definitely be used for some of the fights, no doubt about that. And pre-fight wise, depending on the path. Yeah, the pre-fights are great too. But I don't think there's anything too specific in there where like you need the passive stun. Off of my memory, at least. Which could be wrong, because... Well, I only did a Legends run, and this was a while ago at this point, so... I don't know. Running suicides, but I have the ability to turn them off if necessary. Yeah, that's true. That's the problem with Legends runs, is I actually remember barely anything about the quests that I do. 6.2, I remember most things. It's not exactly a photographic memory or something like that, but I remember a lot of 6.2. And like 7.1, which was much more recent, I remember using Ghost. That's about it. Endgame, prestige, play, blah blah. I've not seen BG be as happy during Legends runs as he has been taking down bosses itemless after multiple attempts. Well, yeah, that's the thing, is there is nothing better. I love it, man. There's nothing more satisfying in gaming than beating something with like you know, improving your strategy and your skills and not getting it right away and just like figuring it out, you know. There will never be anything as satisfying as that in games. 6.2 itemless was it, man. That was the peak. That was the pinnacle of my MCOC experience. Not to say I haven't had a ton of other really fun moments, but like that was it. But it also comes with a bunch of downsides. So that's why it's not like, well, yeah, just do it again then. The drawbacks are, well, you don't get the Legends rewards. It's also fun doing Legends. It's just a different type of fun. It's more time consuming. It's, even though, you know, itemless sounds like it's cheaper unit wise, it's not like it was expensive unit wise, but I did spend units on energy refills more so than I would have if I was spending units on energy refills with revives expiring, you know. It would have been cheaper if I just used some items. But it wasn't about the unit cost, even though everyone loved to point that out as if I didn't know. Oh, thanks guys. This is my first time playing MCOC. I didn't realize. I haven't made a bunch of videos talking about how to save units in this game. Thank you. You know, it's like every stream, dude. What are you doing? Dasher Basher sending over 3 saying, I'm surprised the devs haven't allowed you to have a feature with the masteries where you have class slots similar to an FPS. For example, class 1 for your masteries is for arena grind, class 2 for alliance war defense, class 3 for quests, etc. They're good. I don't know. None of us know exactly what the new system they're working on is, but so many people have wanted systems like that. What are you doing?
Dragon.
Why is there a potato? Why did I just get hit in the head with a potato? What just happened? I don't even know what I was saying before Laura walked in and touched me with a potato. What happened? And she just said dragon. Dragon, I do see a super chat here from Dragon that just says poke. Okay. I guess now I get it. Well, I just got poked with a potato. Hashtag tatered. Oh, man. Did we just witness domestic abuse? Yes. Oh, my God. The potato revolution has begun. Oh, I was talking about masteries, though. So, I mean, Kabam, in their last roadmap, a lot of people have been asking for mastery changes for a while, and Kabam in the last roadmap finally said, like, yeah, they're going to make it a real priority now and change it and stuff. Units! Come on, how many units is that? Oh, wait, this is just the uncollected one. Still, 225. Hell yeah. Dang, dude, I kind of wish this was a Thronebreaker one. That would have been the 1K plus unit bundle right there. But still, 225, sweet. Awesome. So I'm going to do a Thronebreaker crystal opening at some point, but because that would be too many battle chips at the end of a stream, I just want to do uncollected at the end of a stream. I feel like I could actually maintain that and not run out of battle chips. Whereas if I was popping 50k battle chips a day, what is that? 365 times 50,000. That's 18 million battle chips, guys. I cannot afford that. That is more battle chips than I earn in a year, so yeah. Scarco, hit that member button. Dude, welcome, man. Please enjoy your banana along with these sweet ass custom emojis. Thank you, dude. The mod banana right there. Thanks, dude. Oh man. All right. Well, guys, I think I need to go wash my head. The potato, get it off. Long overdue, BG. Well, thanks, man. You never had to. No one ever had to. But it is always appreciated. Thank you, dude. Is anyone else on tonight? I don't see Abby Doe. I don't see Max. I don't see Falstaff. Actually, I think I saw Max in here. Max, you're not streaming tonight? You're probably, what, partially keeping your score a little hidden? Maybe just fatigued from the grind? Maybe don't feel like streaming? Is that what's going on? I've been there, man. Sometimes on the long grinds, like, I just want to play and I don't necessarily want to stream. Like, I just wanted to be like kicked back, you know, as they get long. But either way, yeah, there's no one else on tonight, so we're gonna be calling things here. Hiding the score a little. Okay, fair enough, Max. Fair enough. But anyway, huge shout out to the glory of the man right here. This guy. This is the guy. The little tickle. Glory. Thank you so much for the super generous $100, dude. Thank you very much. The beard is passing the HD eyeball test. Thanks, man. It's not the best beard in the biz, but it's okay, I guess. I'm gonna get rid of it soon, to be totally honest with you guys. But I might grow it back. I might grow it back even better next time. We'll see. But thank you, dude. And yeah, thank you to everyone else too, man. There's a bunch of other super chats and stuff like that, so thank you guys. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. Good luck, everybody. Please don't quit the game if you do miss. I'm very worried about for some people. But I just hope you get the champion, and there's not even a thought to that. Good luck. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Night, everybody.